Welcome to this week's Intuition Insight with me, Ruth Ann Richards. I'm the creator of The Intuition Connection, author of Reclaim Your Intuition, and I believe that when we're deeply connected to our intuition, we live with intention, we are in flow, and we feel empowered, and I would love more people, especially women, to feel that way. The Intuition Insight is a piece of intuitive insight for the week ahead to help you stay connected to your intuition and to learn more about your intuition. I choose a message, an insight from my oracle, the Reclaim Your Intuition Oracle, and the message this week is intuitive. It's lovely when it all comes together, isn't it? The Intuition Insight has the message of intuitive, and it's from the inner voice section of Reclaim Your Intuition. And the inner voice is about that voice within you, not the one up here, the mind chatter, the one that goes off at 100 miles an hour and doesn't stop, the one that, is fed by the ego and the things that scare you and worry you and jumps to the worst case scenario. We're talking about an intuitive inner voice that is different. Something that is more considered, likely more peaceful, more steady, that just makes you stop in your tracks and say, hang on a minute, something doesn't feel right, something doesn't sense right, my senses are telling me something here makes me feel physically uncomfortable. It could be the gut feeling, the knot you get in your stomach. But that inner voice is more than a voice, it's physical sensations as well. But would you recognise it if you heard it? So in my development circle this week, one of the things I asked my amazing members of the circle was, can you think about a time when your intuition has helped you, when you've stopped to listen? And even though the mind chatter says one thing, the inner intuitive voice is saying something else. And that's when we get caught in the second guessing. We get one message from up here and a different one from the inner voice. But when you listen to your intuition because you just knew it was the right thing to do. So I ask you that question now. Have you had that experience where there's been something going on up here that says turn left, turn left, turn left, but something just comes over you and it's within you and it says, no, it's not the thing to do. We need to turn right today. So this week is about listening to this intuitive voice, and we've just passed the full moon on Friday, Saturday, last week. So would you recognise it? Would you know it? Or are you so conditioned to what's going on up here with jumping to the worst case scenario, everything's on fire, we've got to call the emergency services? Or is there something inside you that says, no, I know the answer and there's a different way? So this week is time to listen to that, particularly as we transition from February into March. We're not quite in meteorological or even any kind of spring yet, but we can sense the transition in what's happening in Mother Nature and in Gaia and in the earth. And our transition's happening as well. So this is a transition from coming out of hibernation, moving out of all the drama that's going on with the mind chatter, and listening to what's going on within you, paying attention to how you feel about things. Don't ignore it. We have not ignored it for so long. That's why I wrote Reclaim Your Intuition. We have not ignored our intuition so long. We no longer trust it. We don't know how to listen to it, and we don't know what it means. We don't believe it could be right, but it can be, and it is. So this week, listen to the intuitive part of yourself. And if you're looking for support, if you've been on an intuitive journey for some time and you're trying to make sense of everything, take a look at my Spring Awakening programme, which is starting on the 1st of March, next week, this week even. It's a combination of individual sessions with me and being part of the Intuition Circle, which is my community group. So you get individual support, but being around like-hearted, intuitive people as well. You can find out more. There'll be a link around this video somewhere for you to find out more. Until next week, have a great week. Listen to that intuitive voice. Take care. Bye.